another video, and today's video is going to be basically some freshman advice, like people that's going into high school and also people that's going into college. So I'm gonna put both parts into one, and I'm gonna just tell y'all my experience, because I had an experience being a freshman in high school and I had an experience being a freshman in college. I just got back home not too long ago. It's almost going on a month now. Almost. It's about to be June, so. But yeah, and I'm about to start my second year of college, so I think like I could tell y'all like, you know, some tips on like, or some advice per se. But we gonna stop the chit chat, stop the talking for right now, because this is just the intro and we just gonna cut right into the video. So yeah, all right guys, so this is basically high school freshman advice and freshmen going into college advice. So first I'm gonna start with my high schoolers. So my high schoolers that is going into high school, for one, and I repeat, for one, go in there, go to high school with an open mindset, okay? Open mindset. Also, same thing with being a freshman in college. Go into your freshman year of college with an open mind. Another thing for high schoolers is, I didn't do this in high school, but I recommended joining organizations, because that's what I'm doing now in college. And it's just like that kind of in high school, is you should join some organizations, some clubs, or if you are an athlete and you want to join the football, soccer, baseball, basketball, whatever there is that's you know, athletics, you could do that too, and it's really good on your record. And you know, for like colleges, if you do consider going to college, it's really good for that. They see all that kind of stuff. Another thing is, be mindful, because, and what I mean by be mindful is that everybody don't have good intentions when you go into high school. And basically majority of what I mean is, don't hang around the wrong people, don't hang around the wrong crowd. Stay with people who you think is good for your well-being, and be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. Like, don't try to be nobody else. Don't try to flaunt. Just be yourself. People is gonna merge on you if you be yourself, more than like being somebody that you're not. So another thing, be yourself. And that's also, you know, something else I'm going to speak on on the next topic or section when it comes to college. But with freshman advice right now, when it comes to high school, be yourself. Don't hang around the wrong people. Be mindful. Another thing is, stay on top of your grades. I'm not saying you gotta be a 4.0 student, 4.0 GPA, have all these honors, this and that, because in my opinion, I feel like a GPA does not tell who you are as a person. It don't show your actual smartness as a person. It's just a number telling you, oh, this. Like, that's how I feel about GPA. GPA is nothing but a number to me. So it's just like, if you get honors, I'd be proud of you. That's good, but don't try to work yourself too hard to be trying to get up there to get a 4.0 and all that. Just make sure you maintain and still have good grades. Don't let it be no F's or nothing like that, but maintain good grades. Like, have good grades, because colleges, if, like I said, if you go into college, if you want to go to college and you're considering going to college, colleges is going to look at those grades, especially like your 11th, 12th grade year. They're going to look at those grades, especially the 4 years you've been in high school. They're going to look at those grades, and some of them got a certain GPA for you to even apply and get in that college. So make sure that you maintain your grades and have good grades. Do not lack. Make sure you do your work. Make sure, not saying you kiss your teachers' butts, but what I'm saying is, make sure you have a decent relationship with your teacher and you're not disrespectful and all that, or the teacher not disrespectful to you, because I had teachers that was also disrespectful and I wasn't going for none of that. But that was back in middle school, and I'm a changed person when I became, you know, in high school and college. So yeah, but basically what I'm saying is, because those teachers gonna help you go like further your education or further your future, because they gonna be writing your recommendations when you go off to high school. So it's best that you had like your few teachers out the bunch that you like and y'all have a good bond, good relationship, and you could talk to, you could consider talking to, and they could do your recommendation for when you become a senior in high school. That's very important. Very important. Very, very important. Also another thing, and I remember when I was young and I was in 8th grade, graduated, went to prom, and I was going into 9th grade, and I was watching freshman advice for high schoolers on YouTube with a lot of different people, and they was saying that a lot of the upperclassmen, which is seniors and juniors, try to get with freshmen because they feel like they are easy targets or easy meat, or try to influence them in the bad route, or try to do things that they shouldn't be doing because they still innocent. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it so 100 with y'all. It's true. Do not, and I repeat, do not. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them really like you for you, and they'll try to use you, and they just, you know, they like you. But I would not recommend. I prefer, you know, if you want to do that, and if the dude or the female is there for you, and they don't want you because of all this other stuff, and they want you because they like you for you and your personality and stuff, then I say go for it. But majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, they only want you for one thing, sweetie. They want to use you up and spit you out. And I'm not trying to be aggressive with it, but that's more of the stories that's what they want to do. I had that experience, but thank goodness, because I didn't, like how I am, I didn't fall for the trap, because I was watching videos, people was giving me advice, and I'm glad that I didn't fall for the trap, because I was in a situation like that where a senior had a whole girlfriend and he liked me while he had a girlfriend, and it was just, ooh yeah. So I wouldn't recommend at all. Don't try to put yourself in that position. Even if you don't put yourself in that position, don't talk to that person, don't mingle with that person, because that's what I did when the person was trying to be all buddy up with me, and I was being nice and stuff, and I found out he had a girlfriend and all that, and he liked me and was trying to flirt with me when he had a whole girlfriend that was in his grade. I was just like, yeah, no, you're not about to trick me, you're not about to give me, yeah, adios. And yeah, it was just like, yeah, a no for me. But I feel like those are the things that you should watch out for, and what you should do becoming a freshman in high school. But majority, like, moral of the story, I feel like do those things in your high school years will be good. Especially like also making friends. It's okay, you know, saying hi to people, even though I don't do it. I do it, but only to people that I think is for me. I'm very much like an introverted person. I really don't like a lot of people, and I really don't trust a lot of people. So, but this is not coming from like what I feel because of the stuff I've been through, but I feel like what's best for y'all and the stuff that y'all been through. I mean, not y'all been through, but y'all could have been through stuff, who knows. But I feel like, in my opinion, it's good making friends, having friends in high school. You might have those friends after high school, or you might not, you know. Life goes on, things come and go, but just make sure that you do have like some friends going into high school. Or if you don't have no friends and you're going into a new school, or whatever, and none of your friends is going to the same school as you from middle school, then you connect with people and have friends, but also be on the lookout for people, because some people don't want to be your friend for good reasons and good intentions. Some people don't have good intentions on you and your aura, so be on the lookout for some people that's not genuine and that shouldn't be your friend. But more of the story, make friends and just have fun with your high school years, but also, you know, maintain your grades and stuff while doing it. And yeah, you'll be good. But yeah, guys, so that's it on freshman high school advice. So now, and let's jump right into freshman college advice. So yeah, so with freshman college advice, it's real different, because you either going off campus and you still staying with your parents, or you getting your own place, apartment, whatever, or you living in a dorm on campus. So yeah, with high school is pretty different. Oh, excuse me, it's pretty different than college, but it's kind of like maintain the same magnitude or whatever I'm trying to say. But yeah, like I said, with, you know, freshman advice for high schoolers, it's the kind of the same route with college, but it's just like college is different because you living with other people, you experience a different culture, it's just different from your household, from what you was used to when, you know, you was in high school, and so on and so on. So yeah, but same thing applies when I say about high school being open-minded. You gotta do the same thing when it comes to college. Be open-minded, because you will be living in a dorm or in a household with other people that you never met, or that you might end up being in a room with your best friend. But that's like if your friends and you go to the same college and stuff. But yeah, I say that to be mindful is that everybody is not the same as you. Everybody don't have the same background as you and stuff like that. So you might get along with that person and you might not, and that's totally fine. But you know, be open-minded to those things. Be open-minded as well as in, you know, talking to people, opening up a little more, going to events a little bit more, going to like different events at your school, or like organizations, clubs. That's a good thing to do in college as well. And I was also saying, like, another thing is not being too stressed and depressed and like have so much anxiety on yourself, because your first year of college will be, it will face you, like you will be like, it's like God will question you. And that's all I gotta say with that, is that when it comes to like your mental health, mentally, it's like stressful, like because you by yourself, you don't really know nobody, you away from home, you probably a little bit homesick. It's a lot that builds up. Then you're going through ups and downs, like emotions, when it comes to college, and thinking if it's the right idea or not, or what the case is. But all in all, I just feel like you should maintain your mental health. Like, find something spiritual to do. If you're not a spiritual person, find something that you think is fun for you to do. Find something that you are good at to do, and get your mind off all that, because I feel like it's good to try to detach that from all the, like, having all that stress and stuff on you is not going to be good. It builds over time. So I feel like doing something that you like to do, or going around talking to somebody, like your friends, anybody, going to like the wellness center, because it's also a thing in college called the wellness center. You go to therapists, they try to help, whatever the case is. But I feel like that's also a good thing to do as well. And another thing is networking, which people would say in college is true. Networking, when you meet different people of different backgrounds, different cultures, whatever, and they got different fields and majors than you, it's kind of a good place, because you're networking with people that you know, that y'all can do something spectacular one day with, or you know, build a connection and a friendship, and that'll be somebody that you can always lean on, or like, you know, why did I just do that so hard? But anyway, that's somebody like you probably one day can always lean on, or what the case is, and y'all come up together, or you know, more of the story, or whatever the case is. But I just feel like networking is a good thing when you're going into college. I'm not saying be all fast and do it your freshman year, but like, you know, I also feel like meet new people, explore your horizons. I know me, like I said, I'm an introvert. I'm still trying to get myself out that comfort zone of trying to talk to people and not trying to be too introverted and antisocial. Yeah, back to what I was saying, guys. I'm still trying to get out that habit of being antisocial, not really giving people the time of day or talking to people. But for you guys, I encourage y'all to, if you like me, I encourage y'all to branch out that and to meet new people, and one day you might have friends that you have for a lifetime, you know. Certain situations like that, you know, that is beneficial, like in your life, because you can have really good genuine friends. And like, yeah. And also another thing I think is, don't be hanging around the wrong crowd either. It's the same thing for college, because people could get you really into some mess. It could be a lot of chaos and drama in high school as well. Some people is not meant to be your friend. Some people is not meant to have, you know. All right, y'all, so I'm back, and I'm sorry if the camera angle is different, but basically I was just speaking on and talking about how basically college is just like kind of like high school, but a little bit different. Sometimes you gotta watch who you hang around, because some people don't have your best interest in heart and all that. So yeah, that's basically what I was talking about. And yeah, another thing as well is trying new things. Like things that you never tried before, you should try them when you get in college, your freshman year of college, because you never know. I'm not saying, you know, do too much with it, but try new things, like you might like it. And also another thing with majors and stuff, you might like that specific major, and then you might not like it, but you can always change your major once like you get sophomore, junior, and yeah. So yeah, I hope that cleared all my advice and my opinions on both them two things, far as being a freshman in high school and a freshman in college. Alright guys, so hold on, let me fix my camera. So if I messed up, or if I didn't talk about a lot of stuff that you feel like I should have talked more about or discussed more about, then let me know in the comments down below. But that's all the information that I have to let y'all know about some advice and opinions on being a freshman in high school and a freshman in college. But more of the story, I hope you guys like this video. Comment down below what other videos y'all want to see from me. And yes, subscribe to your girl, because I'm almost at 170 subscribers, so please get me there soon. But yeah guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.